What is going on, everybody? My name is Seth and you're watching 252 Squad, and in today's video I'm going to be hopefully fixing all of my MT82 third gear lockout issues with one simple fix, and that is installing an MGW short throw X-Spec shifter.
1, 2, 3!
So as you can see here, this is my 2013 5.0 Mustang, and it looks great, but it does have one issue, even at 50,000 miles, is sometimes I can't hit third gear. And if you are a Mustang owner with an MT82, you know this issue just as well as I do, and all of them do it. They have third gear lockout issue. I don't care what generation it is, every single MT82 Mustang I've ever driven always has an issue with it, no matter the mileage, and normally it's because the way the shifter is made. So the shifter on these cars is actually mounted to the body of the car, which you will see in a few steps in this video. It is mounted to the body of the car and then runs to the transmission through a linkage system. And then it is not actually mounted to the transmission. It's kind of just supported by the transmission. So in today's video, we're gonna be changing all of that up and mounting a MGW short throw shifter, which is trans mounted instead of body mounted, which changes everything about the dynamics, and it shortens up the throws and it looks a lot better. Now, I do want to preference one thing before starting. This is not a direct tutorial on how to do this. If you want a better video on how to do this, I will tag the video I watched down below. It is actually by MGW themselves. It is their install video, and it is very thorough and it is very easy to follow. So if you want to see a better video on how to install, go ahead and watch their video, but make sure to come back and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Mustang content. But actually, let's get it started with the install. Can't even film my video without this thing auto starting and showing off. I don't even have that because I have a man's mission. All right, before we start getting into the install, I just want to go over a few items that came in the box here. So first, we're just going to go with the heat shield here that goes over top of the shifter. We have a new linkage assembly that goes from the front of the shifter to the transmission here. We also have this cutout hole that goes where the shifter goes through, as well as some, looks like heat padding there for just in case the trans tunnel gets hot. Then we have the actual mount that mounts it to the transmission. This here bolts to the transmission, and then this runs to the linkage and bolts up to that mount there. Of course, you see the design I got. I had the MGW with the flat stick in red to kind of match the car. As you can see, I'm already working on it. And then I got this beautiful shift knob here that goes along with it with the Ghost Coyote and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the reverse upper left. So this is the kit that I got. There's a few more pieces like Loctite, as well as some hardware and some zip ties and stuff like that, so you can mount the boot and everything like that. But you'll see more of that once we get into the actual install. All right, so we're in the car here. I'm gonna go ahead and just unscrew this shift knob here. Go ahead and take the factory shift knob off there. Just gotta screw it off to the left there, and then you can just take this and kind of get in here like this, and then pop up really hard there. And then once you have the knob off, you can pull this off, and then you can just take the whole console assembly out. So went ahead and got the center console out, all the electrical connectors that go through here, pretty much like this, unplugged and detached there, as well as the original shielding here. Went ahead and pulled that up. All it is like a little screw piece, and then it comes up, and now you can get access to the top part of the shifter here. So my next step was to remove these 3 bolts here. You can't actually get to this 4th one with the extension. If you can, good job, but I couldn't get to it. So now I'm gonna raise the vehicle up, go ahead and drop everything down so I can get to that last bolt there. So my next step with getting the vehicle up is getting those nuts off up here. So these right there, there's one on each side on this bracket down there. It's kind of hard to see this one over there. There is one right there and one on the other side. So now I gotta get those off. So my next step after getting this bracket out off the back of the shifter base there was to actually take the bolts out here and lower the transmission down. If you're not using a lift, you could probably just stick a jack under here right there and lower that down, so you can get to those bolts right there. There's 3 bolts right there on the side of the shifter right there. All right, so next up I removed this arm, of course, you know, taking off these bolts here. This one goes to the front up there. It's a little bit easier to see with it off of the vehicle. Of course, it's the one this way and the bolt comes in that way. What I was able to do was I was able to lower it down just a little bit further and able to get a ratchet and a 10 mil 1/4 inch drive, break it free, and then it was pretty much hand tight from there. So now I can get to the bolt that goes on the top side there for the upper linkage. And I should be able to pull the shifter assembly out, hopefully. Now with Sean here demonstrating, essentially I'm taking that last 10 mil off, it's gonna get through the hole after dropping the shifter linkage down from the back of the transmission there. So now you can really get access to that bolt, break it free, and then take it off. and you can pull the shifter assembly apart. Alrighty, so we went ahead and got the old linkage out. Like I said, removed those bolts from the bottom side, slapped that down there, and then was able to fish the old actual shifter box assembly back up through the hole in the bottom of the car. Now I'm gonna have to probably re-bolt this up so I can lower the car down and get the MGW in through the top side. All right, so we're getting ready to install the shift linkage rod here provided by MGW. Of course, you got the threads here. We just went ahead and put a little bit of the Loctite that is also supplied onto the thread there for the bolt that goes through there. Now we're just gonna get ready to install this. All right, so we actually went ahead and got the brace in as well. If you see that it comes over top here, we just got it bolted back to the original spot where it goes to up at the top with the 10 mil going through. We don't have the arms that come off hooked up yet. We're getting ready to drop the new shifter down through the top side there and get it set up to where it can bolt in now. All right, so if you go up here, we did get all the bolts lined up for the shifter assembly there that goes up into there. So the shifter is in, and then we got the bolts on the sides installed there. So next we're going to go ahead and put on these swing arms that come down and attach to these little pieces. If you can see right here, they're going to go onto those on each side of the transmission there. All right, so we got the arms up there installed on top of the bracket. So now we're going to go ahead and tighten this up. That way when we tighten everything up, it's going to be at the drivetrain level. That way everything is even and not going to be binding. All right, now that I've got everything down on the bottom side and we got the shifter in, just making sure it goes through the gears as far as that goes, and the reverse lockout goes into gear. So now I'm just going to stick this boot in, of course the arrow facing down, and we're going to stick it in like that. All right, so we got the boot in, got the zip tie installed underneath of this peg here. So now we're getting ready to stick this foam piece down in here that is supplied with the shifter. So they kicked us out of the shop a little bit early, just simply because we were there late. So it is a while later, and I'm going to show you what it looks like now that it is in there. I did cut the shift boot wrong for the flat stick design, and so that has caused me to need a new shift boot, but I think I was going to get an Alcantara one anyways over the original leather that is starting to crack and rip a little bit. So guys, here it is. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, I cut the boot a little short, so I just got a zip tie holding it for right now until my new boot comes in. As you can see, I did get the Coyote design there with the gripper style ball and the flat stick design in red. So it is crispy. Like, it just goes into gears. Like, there's like no effort at all as far as like, I mean, this is your 2-3. You just, bam, there it is, done. That's all it is. It is just that simple and that easy, and it looks pretty daggone good. It just definitely makes the rest of the car look a little bit more dated than it did before, but it does look really good, fits really good, works pretty good. The reverse lockout's pretty fine. Overall, everything looks pretty good as far as that goes. So it is the same time as when you saw the first clips. I actually recorded this after that. I've gone through Ponies in the Smokies. I've driven about 3,000 miles on this shifter, and it is amazing. I will say that it has definitely limited the amount of times that you can miss third. Like, it is, the problem that I'm facing still is that the gear ratios or the changes are so close with the X-Spec that I am sometimes not knowing what gear I'm in or where I should be going to. I have definitely shifted from second to fifth a few times, but honestly, that is my fault. I am not that new to manual, but I'm not that, used to manual. It's the first car I ever had that was a daily of mine that was a manual, so I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm definitely learning off this. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I know it is not much besides just installing the shifter, and the next part of the video, pretty much about the shifter install, you will see me driving and ripping on it and giving a little bit further explanation about why I like it and a little point of view action. I do have that already recorded, so it's going to come out. Just don't know when. I got a lot of pre-recorded content going to come out, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.